All right, YouTube, this is Detroit's HPTV. I was gone for the day on the Fani Willis Fulton County debacle. I watched a little bit of that. Nathan Wade, friend, started telling, got squirrels on the stand, started spilling the beans. So I didn't even want to report on that. That's trending. But when I seen that Candace Owens was speaking on it, then yeah, I want to do a reaction to that. I ain't even seen it because everybody know Candace Owens be talking reckless, and she be going and she don't be caring what nobody say. Her and Fanny is the clash of the opposite titans. This is the Super Bowl. You got Fani Willis over here being city girl mayor. Oh no, she the city girl DA. You got Candace over here. They call her a name under the book, child of God. She Democrat, she married a white man, woody whoa. So Candace Owens don't be caring and she be fired. So that made me get up and say, I'm finna do a reaction to it. I'm finna play and see what Candace Owens is finna to say about Fanny, yo. Y'all ain't even interested. Y'all can't be that much of haters. You know what I mean? Y'all know Candace Owens be talking. She be kicking it. I wanna see what she gonna say. Don't you? So check it out. We finna watch it together. Like, share, and subscribe. This is for fair use under the 1976 Copyright Act for commentary and educational purpose. I know this is gonna be ridiculous some kind of way. Maybe not. I don't know.
Happy Friday, everybody. You made it to the end of another long week. What can I have for you today other than Fani Willis? My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we are not worthy. We are not worthy of Fani Willis. We are going to talk about this case that everybody is talking about because, my oh my, I'm telling you, it is a dumpster fire, and I can't look away. Plus, later on in the show, I am truly offended. It looks like Zelensky's media has released a list of what they are terming the Russian disinformation 26.
Hey, I gotta stop in, man, and say this. She said it's a dumpster fire. A dumpster fire, that means burning garbage. Garbage burning. You know that's she said dumpster fire. All right.
And I am not on it. Nope. Tucker Carlson's on it. Russell Brand is on it. Candace? Nope. Good news, though. Meghan Markle has landed another new podcast deal with a, you guessed it, women-led company. I'm excited. All that and more today coming up on Candace Owens. Let's just take a deep breath to start this. What are we?
Oh, look, and Candace Owens be gangster. You can be using her stuff. She don't strike your channel nothing. She don't care what nobody say. Like DJ Academics and a lot of them, they'll be like, oh, strike, you can't use my. She don't care. Period. Period. That's why it's gonna be interesting to see what the hell she finna say. She started with dumpster fire. Let's go.
Listen, I'll say this. You don't have to like Donald Trump to admit that Trump attracts a very specific kind of woman that is willing to drag him through the court system. And that type, by the way, is clinically insane. A couple of weeks ago on the show, we covered the extraordinary case of E. Jean Carroll. You remember her? Yeah, the one that's going after him for defamation because she claims she was raped, but we're not really sure what she even thinks rape is. We're not going to recap it, but just let this one clip jog your memory.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
Let's take a short break.
Think of the fantasies.
We're just going to take a quick break.
No.
If you can stick around, we'll talk more on the other
This
side.
sort of
You're fascinating to talk to.
The best thing about Chime is being paid up to 2 days early.
Install the Chime app today.
Rape is sexy, and Anderson Cooper is fast.
No, all this is alleged. I'm watching this with y'all. Clearly, Candace Owens don't care about the guidelines. But let's continue.
Needing to talk to. No comment. Ratchet. Well, another case that Trump has been going through, and of course you are aware of it because it produced what is arguably the most famous mugshot of all time, is happening down in Fulton County. Yes, he was indicted by a district attorney named Fani Willis. Now, of course, you might recall that the mugshot kind of backfired for Dems. In fact, Black people were in the streets cheering Trump on his way to get arrested. Honestly, the scenes were incredible. And more specifically, the Black men down in Fulton County were saying, oh, yes, he's one of us now because we also get indicted for absolutely no reason. Take a listen.
I'm here to support President Trump. You want to know why I'm here to support President Trump? Because they done did Black men like this for decades. Make up charges and put them, so I know Trump is innocent. I support Trump against this corrupt, two-tiered justice system. That's why I'm here to show my support as a Black man for Trump. And I'm wearing my shirt for Trump 2024, and I mean that.
What do you think about the indictment?
Oh, it's a bunch of bullshit.
It's a bunch of bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he's saying. He's saying that there is corruption down in Fulton County. Maybe.
Y'all got to admit, if y'all be watching me on a regular basis, I be having some interesting clips because, as you can see, Candace Owens is on her. She in her bag.
At the time, you didn't believe that man, but now you most certainly will. Maybe you didn't believe me a couple of weeks ago when I said DEI policies are harmful, because obviously what's going to happen is to fulfill certain quotas to make sure that we look good and people look like they're all different. Yeah, we were going to suspend intelligence. You're going to be willing to suspend actually hiring people that are better qualified for jobs. And I now feel certain that the biggest argument against DEI is Fani Willis. Yep, the district attorney who indicted Donald Trump down in Fulton for what? Well, I'll jog your memory. They were saying that Trump and his allies attempted to reverse Fulton County's election results fraudulently. They were saying corruption. Our county would never do anything that is corrupt or illegal. Everything is top tier down here. We don't do that. Well, when Fani Willis indicted Trump, she decided to hire a man named Nathan Wade to be the special prosecutor. So his job was to help with Trump's prosecution. Okay, no big deal. But just one day after, Nathan Wade rather mysteriously filed from divorce from...
Like, I know for a fact I've been covering it, but there is no doubt in my mind as I proceed to watch this with you, Candace Owens is finna go in on them. She ran herself up. Her and Fanny's Clash of the Titans, I told you.
his wife. And he also filed to have all of the records sealed in that divorce case. Now, it just seems a little weird. Maybe it's nothing, or maybe it's everything. Wade, in the meantime, billed Fulton County over $650,000 for his work on the Trump case over these past 2 years. Now, that's a lot of money, $650,000. Could that be corrupt? Yeah, turns out it was. After a while, it was revealed that special prosecutor Nathan Wade had a very special relationship with Fani Willis. They were making sexy time with one another, and that's why she hired him on this case. That sounds pretty corrupt for me. And so now they're both facing a misconduct hearing because Nathan's wife is now talking, and she is alleging that the money that Fulton County was paying him, a handsome amount of money, was actually being used to fund their trips around the world for their hanky-panky. Yeah.
Clearly, Candace has an opinion. She ain't saying allegedly or nothing. Can't y'all see why I thought this would be entertaining on this subject? We need a break. We need another side of it. We need another aspect.
What they're doing, she's paying him, he's taking her around the world, and they're making sexy time. Yep, the state is also accusing her of hiring Wade to help prosecute Trump, despite the fact that Wade is not qualified or experienced in handling criminal matters. So again, that's just a special hire. Now, there are a lot of adjectives that I could use to describe this misconduct hearing. I would say it's ghetto, it's ratchet, it's fabulous in all the wrong ways. Basically, if VH1 watched this and did not immediately phone these two, Nathan Wade and Fani Willis, to cast them on Love and Hip Hop, it will be The biggest missed opportunity ever. So I'm just take you through some of these clips very quickly. First and foremost, Fani Willis, yeah, she speaks Ebonics. Here is her describing her reimbursement policy with Nathan Wade. It's a pretty fast and loose reimbursement policy. Take a listen.
And then he tells me how much it is, and I give him the money back. I don't, just like you're asking me about the money with Robin, I don't do my friends like that. So if you tell me it's a G, then you're going to get $1,000. Whatever it is, I didn't ever make him produce receipts to me. Whatever he told me it was, I gave him his money back.
Yeah, you heard her, right? She don't do her friends like that. If you, whatever you tell me what it is, like you say it's a G, I'm going to give you a G. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. I'm just going to give you a G. You know, I got you. We friends. It's cool. I listen to you. Further to that point, it's because Fani...
Okay, let me stop Candace again. Fani Willis was talking gangster to be prosecuting gangsters. If you just say it's a G, then give me a G. It's gonna be what it's on game. What? And defiling the court.
Are you looking to grow closer to God? Dive deeper into prayer? Listen, it doesn't.
Okay, Mr. Gillen.
No, I ain't losing. Hold on. There we go.
He also said that he was a world traveler and been on many of the continents. Have you been on any of those continents with him? Besides this one?
Where's Belize? What continent is it? I'm not being funny. I don't know.
Let's say, with the exception of
Belize with him. I've been to the Bahamas with him. I've been with Aruba with him. Don't embarrass me. I'm not sure what continents those are on. Whatever continents those are, that's where I've been. I'm sure if I gave it some thought, I would tell you. But whatever continents those are, that I've been to those locations, sir.
But not Australia or any other continents.
I don't even want to go to Australia. I do know he took a trip in December to Australia. I have no idea, I don't know anything about that trip.
Look, I'm on her side. Don't ask these questions. You trying to embarrass me? You trying to ask me what continent I've been to? Like, okay, I don't know. I don't know where Belize is. And for no reason, let's just take a shot at the Aussies, right? I don't want to go to Australia. Nope. I don't want to go to Australia. You are out of line here trying to ask me to name continents. I do not have that level of intelligence, and it's very clear what you're trying to do. I would argue what that man was doing right there was racist. Yeah. Why would we have to know where the continents were? I'm a DA down here in Fulton County. I don't have to know anything. Okay, we keep it legit. We keep it $1.20 down here in Fulton. She's also so legally equipped to be the district attorney of Fulton County that she then appears to implicate herself in a crime. She is describing, they're asking her at least, like, where are you getting all of this cash that you claim to keep on hand? Where is it coming from? Listen to her answer.
So my question...
Like, for real, how can y'all really hate on Candace Owens because she got her own opinion? Candace Owens be talking, Candace Owens be shooting from the hip about whatever it is she stand on. She still with Kanye when everybody else bailed on him. So whatever she on, I'm just saying. Candace Owens going in on her. Check it out.
Where did that cash originally come from? If it didn't come out of the bank.
Cash is fungible. We've had cash for years in my house. So for me to tell you the source of when it comes from, when you go to Publix and you buy something, you get $50, you throw it in there. It's been my whole life. When I took out a large amount of money on my first campaign, I kept some of the cash of that.
Yep. Yeah, she doesn't know where the money's come from. She doesn't know where the money's going. She can't count her money, but definitely I'm sure that Fulton County, when it comes to counting votes, everything is above bar. I mean, this is supposed to be the smartest woman in the county. She's a district attorney. And so, yeah, totally trust the process down there. No corruption when it comes to the votes. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are not worthy. We deserve more of this. We need to see more of these people testifying on the stand regarding their misconduct. And really what I want you to take away from this is that this was so ghetto. It was so fabulous in all the wrong ways that even MSNBC, who specializes in fake news, had to admit that, ooh, yeah, this case is over. Take a listen. This has been a bombshell, and it was a sort of a slow burn. But if you parse the language, huge issues here. And I want to be really clear: this is not about a relationship between two consenting adults. This has nothing to do with that. It's about lying to the court. It's about potential financial gain on the part of Fani Willis, and not even so much. That's a second. That takes the back seat here. The issue is that her credibility is shot. Just as Anthony was saying, if she lied to the court, she submitted something to the court that she knew was false and inaccurate, what else was she lying about? It's a horrible look for her. I think this case is dead in the water. Yep, the case is dead in the water, and the media wants it to stop because obviously it very much implies that the Donald Trump case is dead in the water and that Fulton County is in fact corrupt, and that every single person that counted the votes that night should be on the stand when they had their magical leak. And then we saw footage coming out of Fulton County that looked tremendously suspect. What went down in Fulton County? Because if this woman had anything to do with it, I'll guarantee you it was corrupt. And also, don't just free Trump. Free all the black men in Fulton County that have ever been indicted by Fani Willis. That's all I have to say about that. Sleep is the foundation of our mental and physical health. You must...
Oh, Candace Owen say free Thugger, and YFN and Lucci say if it's going down like that, free them. I said that in another video. I mean, like, with these Democrats and how they want us to see corruption and how they want to play it, they want to be so demonic and so twisted in how they operate that they don't even want you to speak the truth, see the truth, or nothing. They want you to have a fantasy. We know what Fani Willis is caught up in right now. It ain't got nothing to do with racism. It ain't got nothing to do with her being a woman. It got everything with her doing as far as attacking and being an attack dog for the Democratic Party. You out on the front line. Trump is their political opponent, and they got you on the front line with him. While you got all this going on with Nathan and Nathan partners and everybody else that's telling on you out of your office. Come on now. Yo, you got whistleblowers. All your friends is telling on you. And you ain't even in the courtroom with Trump yet. So, I don't know what people think they're really seeing. I hope y'all enjoyed Candace Owens. This was for fair usage or whatever. Because she said what she said. And that's a whole other perspective. And y'all don't have to agree with her, but she broke that down. How she felt about it and how, how it seems to be. That didn't look like no courtroom. Nobody be dignified and whatever. That looked like a Tyler Perry. That was a Tyler Perry courtroom episode. Signing to you out of Detroit. Peace. Keep your head on a swivel. Like, share, and subscribe.